Dr. Sidor, students, faculty, staff, and all of our honored guests today, it's my privilege to introduce you to our commencement speaker, Catherin Stempien. Catherin is the president of Duke Energy Florida and has 25 years of experience in finance and legal fields. She earned a Juris Doctor degree from Boston University and a Bachelor of Arts in Government from Dartmouth College. She also completed a London School of Economics program in Comparative Political Studies and participated in the Advancement Management program at Harvard Business School. Prior to her roles with Duke Energy, Catherin practiced law, first in private practice and then in-house counsel in the telecommunications and energy fields. Catherin is committed to promoting a diverse workforce, leveraging technology for the greater good, and meeting the workforce needs of the future. Catherin, your personal and professional journey, coupled with your commitment to education and serving communities in need, will serve as an outstanding inspiration to our graduating class and their guests. We now invite you to address our audience. Thank you.
I'm not sure that I'm going to be any more inspirational than Jeff, so I'm not even going to try. But I do want to thank Dr. Bogard for your kind introduction. An additional thanks to Dr. Sidor, Dr. Brady, Sumter Lake's Board of Trustees, parents, faculty, for such a warm welcome today. And graduates, you're the reason why I'm here, because today is all about you. There are a few days in your life that you'll remember as much as your graduation day. Most of you won't remember the specifics of today, including these remarks, but you will remember the day, the fact that you completed a lot of hard work to get here, and that you're celebrating, hopefully with loved ones and friends around you. I'm delighted and honored to be here today with my sincere congratulations and a few words of wisdom as you launch into the next phase of your personal journey. Now, wisdom is often a code word for old. It was almost 30 years ago that I was in your shoes, listening to some old person give me their words of wisdom. And at that time, I could not have imagined the career, the industry, and even the state in which I live today. And if you are anything like me, you're eager to be on your way. You're eager to start the next phase, eager to get to the graduation post-party. But one of life's important lessons is patience, so I will ask you to indulge in some patience. Life already goes very fast, so take time to listen, and you might pick up a nugget or two from today's ceremony. Now first, to prove that I'm not an old person, I actually need you all to do something for me, okay? I'm gonna get out my phone here. We'll get this open. Bear with me, okay, because I'm gonna try something out here. I'm opening my Snapchat account, and what I wanna do is I actually wanna post a little selfie. So can I get the graduates to stand? Okay, here we go. Let's see if this can work. Okay, here we go. Everybody wave. Pics or it didn't happen, right? So I'm gonna post this to my Snapchat story right now. Here we go, my story. I'll send it to my daughter as well, a couple friends. And even maybe after this, I'll tweet it out, right? You can all follow me on Twitter. Do you think at my graduation 30 years ago, anybody was snapping or tweeting and posting? In just 30 years, how our methods of communication have changed in ways we could not have imagined. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb in 1879. Within 3 years of that invention, he built the equivalent of the first utility, the first company to generate and deliver electricity to customers. Fast forward to about 10 years ago. If Thomas Edison were put in a time machine from that very first invention, fast forwarded about 130 years, he would not have seen a heck of a lot of change in the way we produce and deliver electricity, or in the makeup of our workforce. But oh, how merely a decade can make a difference. We're seeing fundamental changes in the energy world, and we're pushing ourselves hard to keep up with that changing technology. Today, we have technology that enables power outages to fix themselves, poles and wires that can withstand powerful storms, and we're installing smart meters that will eventually tell us when your power is out. We're also harnessing the power of the sun so that all homes and businesses can benefit from solar energy. These developments scratch the very surface of how technology in the energy industry is changing. And it isn't just energy. When I went to law school, the internet, or what was then called the World Wide Web, hadn't even been invented. I know, seems crazy, right? Yet within 5 years of my graduation from college, I was then working in telecommunications in the burgeoning field of internet law. The law I practiced was not even taught when I was in law school. Yet the technologies of today, like smart meters, solar panels, will eventually be remembered the same way I remember 8-track players, floppy disks, and marveled at my 512K computer. Ask your parents about all those. As I look out at this group of graduates, what do I see? I see a potential workforce who's going to be working with technologies that have yet to be invented and solving problems that today seem to be insurmountable. Someone here today might very well be the driving force behind a solution that could change our future. And I warn you, the same way I was a little clunky using my iPhone to snap and tweet, you will feel the same way maybe 10 or 20 or 30 years from now when some undiscovered technology sweeps across our culture. And when that moment hits you, just remember that old lady at your graduation trying to keep up with the times and embrace your new technology. You are in demand. I can confirm that based on my firsthand experience. Duke Energy alone is seeking to hire hundreds of new linemen within our service territories. Graduates in this very room, thanks to the degrees you've earned right here at Lake-Sumter, will be helping us build a smarter energy future, and will experience changes in the energy industry firsthand. Others of you will go on to different fields in areas that will also see change and innovation. But for all, there are a few life lessons that I've learned from my 20 years in the energy industry that I think we can all relate to. So indulge me in a few energy puns. So, number one, know your power. Your personal power is made up of a lot of things. It's your education, your technical skills, your proficiencies, your competencies, but it's also what makes you unique. Your personality, your background, your family. We each have strengths and weaknesses. Both make up your power. I used to think I had to get rid of all of my weaknesses. They were things that held me back. But real power comes from living within your strengths, but recognizing your weaknesses. Not necessarily getting rid of them, but knowing where they hold you back from becoming the best you. And sometimes pushing yourself beyond those weaknesses, finding creative ways to supersede them. There's a special power that comes from pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone and mastering something new. Your personal power also comes from the mistakes you make, and you will make mistakes. Mistakes are certainly uncomfortable. We don't want to repeat them, but forgetting them is always a mistake. So acknowledge your mistakes, learn from them, and move on. Now, number two, I didn't hear Jeff's speech beforehand and his poem, but it is so apt because number two is face the storms. Storms in the energy industry are our biggest tests and our biggest challenge. We head into the storm while others take shelter. Facing the storm, no matter how dire the forecast, is our job. And I have witnessed tremendous bravery among our employees as they leave their families and they head into the storm. Your future storms may not include hurricane-force winds, but they may seem as dire, overwhelming, and insurmountable. In those moments, dig deep and stand tall. Remember your personal power. Be confident that you have what it takes to face the storm head on. Because sometimes trying to hide from the storm just sets you back further than heading straight into it. Every storm passes, and with each passing storm, you grow stronger, more experienced, and better able to withstand the next. Lesson number 3, expect to rebuild. Facing the storm is one thing. What really inspires me is how at Duke Energy we rally together to respond after the storm has hit. And we go to restore power and, when necessary, to rebuild. After the devastating impacts of Hurricane Michael in the Panhandle last fall, our team did what many thought was impossible. They rebuilt the entire electric system in Mexico Beach and Port St. Joe in 3 weeks. When the first street light illuminated in Mexico Beach, that light literally caused faces to shine brighter, giving hope to thousands. Hope that they had power, both personally and electrically, to rebuild their lives. When you face your own storms, there may be damage that requires rebuilding. When a job or a relationship, an idea, or something we really counted on succumbs to one of life's storms, what do? The act of rebuilding can seem daunting. When some houses are left with only a slab of concrete, and other houses are picked up off their pilings and moved to the middle of streets, when poles are snapped in half and wire is dangling everywhere, how and where do you start? You assess the situation, put a plan together, and you start. Do the same with your personal storm. Assess the damage. What worked, what didn't work, and what could you have done differently? Then shift your focus, put one foot in front of the other, and build something better and stronger. You can accomplish things you never thought possible. Trust yourself and move forward. Number 4, stay grounded. By nature, electricity seeks to return its electrons to ground. That's why, for safety's sake, everything electrical needs grounding. Any electrician or lineman in training already knows that improper grounding can be very dangerous. There's a different type of energy that's generated with success. You should feel energized when you land that job, get that promotion, earn that raise, and climb the ladder of success. Just never forget where and how you began. Staying grounded means staying grateful and remaining connected to those you know and who love you for exactly who you are today. And finally, brighten the space around you. So I'll wrap this one up. It seems when your job literally includes keeping the lights on, this one seems like an easy one. But I'm really referring to our responsibility to each other. Regardless of your chosen field, it's never solely about a task or a product. Inevitably, there's a purpose aligned with whatever you make or produce that includes people and communities, lifting each other up, helping those who need it, and sharing what you know with those who want to learn. Use your unique power to brighten the space and people around you. I thank you again for the privilege of being here today to celebrate your great success. Take your pics, post your tweets, scroll through your friends' Instagram feeds, but take a moment to be proud of your accomplishments and look to the future. Without a doubt, Your best is still to come. Thank you.
But you're not done yet. Catherin, please join me. We'd like to present this plaque to commemorate your visit with us today, and also to let you know that we'll be awarding a scholarship under your name this fall in the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation. Thank you for your inspiring speech, and thank you for your support.
Thank you so much.